Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a no-sew bow. This is another kid-friendly tutorial. Actually what I do is I just get the fat quarters. You can get them at Joann's or Walmart, and you can make quite a few out of them, but it's just made out of just regular fabric. So what you're going to need to cut a piece of fabric that is about, this is about 12 inches by 5 inches. And then you're going to need to cut another one that is about 1.5 inches by maybe 5 inches long. And then the first thing you're going to do is you're going to get your ironing board out after you cut it, and then you're just going to iron your piece real quick just to smooth it out. So you iron all your pieces. Okay, so you're also going to need an alligator clip, a piece of string or something like that, and you're going to need some embellishments, and that's totally up to you. You can just, like this one I just made, and it's just a plain old with a knot in the middle, so it's nothing fancy, but you can make it as fancy as you want. This one I haven't done anything with, it's just pretty plain, but there again you can put things on it to make it look fancy. Okay, and of course you're going to need scissors to cut it out. So the first thing you want to do is you take your fabric and then you're going to flip it about 1/4 inch in, and then you're going to take your iron and you're just going to go through and iron that. So you do all that on this side, then you do it on this side, which I've already got it done on this piece. And then what I do, I take some fabric tack and I will put a little bit of glue underneath this right here, and it just kind of holds it in place, just makes it a little bit neater. So then after you do that, iron on both sides to keep it to give it that nice finished look. Then you're going to turn it, and then you're going to fold it once this way, and then this one you're going to bring in, but you're going to fold it just over this edge about 1/2 inch or so. So I don't know if you can see that. See how it's just a little bit. And then once again I will use the fabric tack, and I'll just glue a little bit right there. Then you want to flip it over so you've got the seam side down, and then you start gathering it kind of like a fan. So I always start with this one going down, and then the next up, and then down, and then up, and then down, up, and then down. I always try to start with this one, so you go down, and if for the kids it might be easier if you go like this and then flip it over, and then just keep flipping it over like like you would do a fan with paper. So it's like that. So then what you're going to do, I'm going to do this over. Okay, so then you're going to find the center of it, and then you're going to take some string and wrap it around a couple times. And then turn it upside down, and then you're going to tie a couple knots in it. Then you're going to cut the string, and then you can move this around. If it's not in the center, you can move it around till it looks good. Then you're going to take this piece and you're going to do the same thing that you did with the other piece. You're going to, actually what I do with this one is I fold it into the middle, iron it down, and then fold this one so that you wind up with a piece like this. And then once again, I'll take the fabric tack and put it along there. And then I end up with this. So now what you're going to do is you're going to put this around the bow to hide your string. So you can do a couple different things. You can take this and tie it in a knot, where you just fold it and then come back out through it, and then you make your knot and it looks like this. And then you can put a little bit of glue right here and then hold that on there to glue it, and then just glue around the back. So you will end up with something like that. But I am going to do different. I like different. So you're going to turn it over. You're going to put a little bit of glue right here on the back. If I have a glue stick handy. And then you're just going to take the end and just hold it on there till it dries. And then you're just going to take this and wrap it on around to the back. Put a little bit of glue across here. And then you can cut this off. Now, if you want to, this will kind of come up a little bit. You can put a little bit of glue under there just to hold that down. So there it is. Now, if you want, I'm going to doll this one up. So I am going to put this in the center, something blingy. So you just get that in the center and hold it down till it dries. And then I am going to take these little embellishments and I'm just going to glue them on here. It doesn't have to be perfect because there again, it's your own creation. And one last one. And then get all your glue strings off, or cobwebs. That's what I call them, is cobwebs, because they feel like cobwebs. Okay, then the last thing you want to do is to get your alligator clip. Put a little bit of glue. Turn it over and then press that down till it sets. And there is your no-sew bow tie. Very simple, and you can use any kind of fabric. And even if you got a piece of fabric that's real flimsy, you can always kind of spray it with hairspray or something to keep it, to make it a little bit more stiff. So you can do just a plain one, or you can doll it up. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. If you haven't visited me on my Facebook page, I'll put a link down below.